Hello, my name is Jay Monico. I am one of the attorneys here at Sevens Legal. I am also a former Marine, so I have some knowledge about military service, and I want to talk to you about how an arrest for domestic violence may affect your military career and vice versa. If you get arrested for domestic violence in the state side, what's going to happen is the alleged victim is going to be granted what's called a temporary restraining order. This temporary restraining order is valid until the day of your arraignment. At the day of your arraignment, the prosecution will go ahead and request for the court to make a criminal protective order, which means that you cannot be within 100 yards of the alleged victim, cannot contact them directly or indirectly, cannot contact them via social media or text messages or through third parties. And then you will be set into the court proceedings. At the same time, if your command is made aware about the domestic violence arrest, what they're going to do is they're going to send you or provide you with an MPO, which is a military protective order. Essentially, it is the same thing as the criminal protective order. The problem is if you violate the criminal protective order, then you may have to answer to sanctions and or custodial time in the state's portion of it, as well as in the military. Also, same thing, if you happen to violate the military protective order, they can use this violation against you in state court. So unfortunately, it seems that you will be held to answer to both military and state court when you happen to violate this order. So it's very important that in the onset, when you have been arrested for domestic violence case, that you hired a competent attorney who has knowledge of both how it would affect you in the state portion of it and the military portion of it, because there's other things that we can do. Most of them could be requesting for a no negative contact order from the state side, which means essentially that unlike a criminal protective order, no negative contact order means that you could still be in contact with the alleged victim, be within 100 yards, be in the same household if you guys have children together, if you guys live together. It also means that you can contact them directly and indirectly, but it means that there should be no negative contact. So if you have a no negative contact, that portion can also be used to maybe speak with someone in legal like JAG over at the military portion of it to modify the military protective order so you are in compliance on both of them if you happen to try to continue working your relationship with your significant other.